Here's a psychology fact you're not ready for. Nobody is watching you. Not your coworkers, not strangers on the street, not even the people you think are judging you. And the moment you actually believe that, your entire life shifts. Psychologists call this the spotlight effect. It's the deeply wired belief that other people are paying far more attention to you than they actually are. And once you understand it, you'll see why you've been holding yourself back, shrinking yourself down, and making yourself smaller just to avoid a reaction that was never coming in the first place. Your confidence, your decisions, your willingness to even try something new. All of it has been quietly strangled by this one psychological pattern. You've felt it. You wear the wrong outfit to a party and spend the whole night convinced everyone noticed. You stumble over your words in a meeting and replay it for days, certain everyone is laughing. You stop yourself from posting that video, starting that business, talking to that person, because somewhere in the back of your mind, you believe the whole world has its eyes locked on you. But here's where it gets even worse. Your brain doesn't just create this illusion, it actively feeds it. Every time you feel embarrassed, every time you hesitate, every time you choose silence over expression, your brain registers that as safety, and it rewards you for staying small. So the longer you live inside this illusion, the more automatic it becomes. You're not just afraid of judgment, you've been trained to be. Now here's the painful psychological truth that most people are not ready to sit with. People are not ignoring you because they're busy. They're not failing to notice you because they're distracted. The brutal reality is that the average person is so consumed by their own spotlight effect, so paralyzed by their own fear of judgment, that they barely register what you're doing at all. Everyone is the main character of their own anxiety. You are a background extra in everyone else's story, just like they are in yours. But here's the part nobody wants to admit. Knowing this doesn't automatically free you, because the spotlight effect isn't a logic problem. It's an emotional one. Your rational brain can read every psychology study ever written and still feel that hot flush of self-consciousness the moment you walk into a room. That's because this fear lives in the oldest, deepest part of your brain, the part that was wired thousands of years ago when being watched actually meant danger. Being cast out from the tribe used to cost you your life. Your brain hasn't updated its software. It still treats social judgment like a survival threat. If that hit you, good. It means you needed it. So here's the mental shift that actually rewires this. Stop asking yourself, what will people think? And start asking, what would I do right now if I knew for a fact nobody was watching? That question bypasses the ancient fear response entirely. It hands the control back to you. And the more you practice making decisions from that place, the more your nervous system starts to learn that self-expression is safe. Psychologists call this behavioral exposure. And the science is clear. Every time you act in spite of the spotlight effect, you weaken its grip. You post the thing. You take the seat. You start the conversation. Not because the fear disappears, but because you stop giving it the final vote. The strange reason this found you today is not an accident. Something in you already knew you were living smaller than you're supposed to. Something in you already sensed that the invisible audience you've been performing for doesn't exist. You've been directing your entire life around a crowd that went home years ago. The stage has been empty this whole time. Start acting like it.